I really appreciate all the trouble you've gone to tonight. It's really lovely. But I feel like we still have some unresolved issues left over from this morning's argument. I was hoping we could just maybe sit and talk.
Talk? As in speak?
Yeah.
All night?
Look, Jerry, I don't want to be crass, but I'm just not in a romantic mood tonight, okay?
Okay. All right, I can handle it.
Let me ask you something. After what you said to me this morning, do you honestly expect me to just walk through the door and jump into the sack with you?
Well, we could have dinner first.
I don't believe you.
Boy, this evening is turning out just the way I planned. I line up a sitter, make a special dinner, just so that my wife can come home, put on her slippers, and fall asleep in front of the TV.
I feel so manipulated by you. It seems like the only time you're being thoughtful is when you have an ulterior motive.
Dawn, I'm your husband. I'm supposed to have ulterior motives.
How can you even be thinking about it after our argument this morning?
That's exactly why I'm thinking about it.
We have an argument and that makes you feel romantic?
No, we have an argument and I want to resolve it.
With sex?
How else?
Jerry, sex comes after the solution.
Dawn, sex is the solution.
So, all our marriage problems can be resolved with sex.
Most of them. Look, if we just recaptured that romance, that sense of passion, I know we could make it.
Listen, there is a lot more missing in this relationship than just physical pleasure, Jerry.
There'd be a lot more pleasure if we'd get more physical. Look, all the experts agree. Sexual satisfaction is a critical part of having a healthy marriage.
What expert says that?
What expert? I don't know, but I've heard it plenty of times.
No expert in the world says that. Except for maybe Hugh Hefner.
Excuse me, dear, but that is not true.
Dr. Ruth?
Most therapists agree that it is of the utmost importance that couples experience regular sexual intimacy.
You tell her.
If you two are struggling in this area of your relationship, you need to work on becoming more sexually active.
Amen.
Wait a minute here. I'm not saying sex is nothing. I'm just talking about all the other areas in life. Like doing nice things for one another, spending time together, relaxing, watching TV together.
Those things are important. But you two should not be sleeping in the living room with the TV on when you could be living it up in the sleeping room with the TV off.
You can't argue with science, Dawn.
This is so unfair. She's taking sides.
She's an eminently qualified therapist. How can you say she's being biased?
I bet you there are thousands of therapists that would see it my way.
Excuse me, dear. I don't mean to be rude, but just who could you find who would be qualified to disagree with me?
Oh, Ruthie dear, I think we've all heard just about enough of your trashy ideas.
Church lady?
Well, I'm not exactly Heidi Klum, now am I? Although some people have commented on the resemblance.
Do you really think you have anything to say to this couple that would be of any benefit?
Ruth. We're pretty proud of ourselves, aren't we? With our fancy little degree and syndicated sex program, we think we're standing high up on the world on our stubby little legs, don't we?
So what would you say to them?
Well, I, for one, have always seen the benefit of celibacy outside of or inside of marriage, for that matter. And if people can't control themselves, they can always have sex. Occasionally. Lights off, eyes closed, no talking.
This couple is in serious trouble unless they experience more sexual intimacy.
I don't see why you say that. People can lead a perfectly normal life without giving that a second thought. Look at me, for example.
You have no idea the importance sex plays in human fulfillment.
It's not that important.
It is so.
It is not.
It is so.
Is not.
It is so.
Ruthie, I'm going to have to say a little prayer against you.
I will not stand here and argue with this relic of the Victorian era. Take my advice. Work on becoming more sexually active. That ultimate sexual fulfillment is waiting for you if you will just go for it.
Feeling a little prickly heat, eh, Ruthie? Jerry and Dawn, listen to me. People like her only care about you when it's convenient. If you give up sex, you can both be like me, just a little bit superior. Bye-bye.
I guess we've heard from the experts.
Yeah. Big help, huh?
Yeah.
Look, dinner's probably dried out. Let's say we go out for dinner.
Out?
Yeah, your choice.
Okay. Can we talk?
Yeah, we can talk. I just have one question.
Yeah, what's that?
What's for dessert?
Oh, jeez.
American style, truer than the red, white, and blue. Love American style, that's me.
Well, after that drama, I have a couple compulsions. The first is to pray, and the second is just to make sure you understand that